So a couple of weeks ago, Christie and I were on the west end of the valley in Fruita, Colorado, doing a pros and cons video out there. This week, I'm in the east end of the valley in Palisade, Colorado. Guess what maybe a pro might be here in Palisade, Colorado? We're gonna do it right after this, so stay tuned. What's up, everybody? This is Robert Hayes, and along with my wife Christy, we are the Hayes Home Group right here in Grand Junction, Colorado. And if you are brand new to this channel and you just want to know everything about what it's like to work, live, play, eat, sleep here in Grand Junction, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that bell, that way you're notified every single time we post a new video. We are helping so many people from all over the country move here, and we absolutely love it. So if you're even thinking about moving out this way, make sure you reach out, give us a phone call, text, email, whatever you need to do, because we've got your back when moving to Grand Junction. So the last time Christy and I were out here in Palisade, this is what happened. Christy, how was this tour?
It was awesome.
So based on that, I have banned her from this trip out here to Palisade. We don't want to get into that, but it was a good time all around. So Palisade, Colorado, on the east end of the valley, it's a population of about 3,000 people, but pro number one, obviously, the absolutely gorgeous views. That's Mount Garfield right there, Colorado River down there. You got the Grand Mesa off to the east. You still have the Colorado National Monument off there in the distance in the west. So just a gorgeous view town here in Palisade. So that's certainly pro number one. And then from a kind of a foodie town perspective, Palisade's gonna offer, obviously you've got the wine, got 30 plus wineries out here in Palisade. They've got the world's best peaches out here. They've got the Palisade Peach Festival going on every summer. And then there's a new restaurant called Peche, I think that's how you pronounce it, P-E-C-H-E. And that's, as of late, kind of regarded as one of the best new restaurants here in the valley, right here in Palisade. So as far as views go, you know, you've got all this gorgeous surroundings here, and you've got the, you know, kind of what you would call a foodie town, that atmosphere as well. And then another pro in Palisade is the fact that there is about a 17, 18 student to teacher ratio here at Palisade High School, and I think that's well below the national average. So if you want your kiddos to be, you know, in a classroom setting that's going to be a little lower than the national average, you're going to have that here in Palisade as well. So again, got gorgeous views all around. You've got the 30 plus wineries here in Palisade, great foodie town here in Palisade. I would say those are probably the top 3 reasons why you'd want to move here to Palisade, Colorado. Okay, let's flip that around a little bit and talk about what might be some of the cons that you might see it as living here in Palisade, Colorado. So back to a town of 3,000 people, that might be a pro. That actually might be a con for you. Maybe you want to be a little more, you know, in town, a little more not so isolated, I should say, in a town of 3,000 people. That's what it's going to feel like, although it does have that kind of suburban feel, which will be nice, you know, family environment. Again, the high school's right down the street, so you're going to have that student to teacher ratio. That's going to be obviously of benefit to your child who goes to school there. But as far as on the con side, you're going to be removed from Grand Junction. They have, you know, one tiny little grocery store. Yes, you can go to Sam's Club, Walmart, do all those sorts of things that are going to be, you know, 15 minutes away. But if you want something in town here in Palisade, they've got that one little grocery store there downtown, and that's what you're dealing with. Now, as far as new construction, there is not a ton of new construction going on here in Palisade. So average price point in Palisade is about $350,000 as of late. So you're going to have, you know, some established neighborhoods that are going to, you know, offer a price point maybe a little higher than that. Homes that are in the 90s, 2000s. You're going to have that gorgeous view there of Mount Garfield and the Book Cliffs off to the north. But if you're looking for new construction, one of the latest new construction, I think it's Crest Haven Estates, it's completely sold out. That was one of the newer subdivisions that was put up here. I think there's maybe one last phase to go, but again, they're all sold out. So that's maybe a con of being here in Palisade. And then you're also looking at being, you know, again, a little removed from the rest of the valley. Average age here in Palisade is about 39.4. So if you're 39.5, forget it, you're out. You can't move here to Palisade. Just kidding. So it's going to have a little more youthful vibe, a little more eclectic. vibe here in Palisade. But again, overall, you've got the 30+ wineries here. So if you're a connoisseur, obviously a great place to take up root here in Palisade. You've got the gorgeous views, you've got the Colorado River, you've got the world's famous Palisade peaches, great restaurants, great charming downtown scene. So overall, that's what I would say are some of the pros and then some of the cons as well of living here and deciding to relocate here to Palisade, Colorado. So I hope that was helpful. Hope you've enjoyed these gorgeous views in the Grand Valley from east to west. Off in the west south part of town as well. You got the monument there in the background. Sun's coming out. Gorgeous day here in May in Grand Junction, Colorado, Palisade specifically. So again, if you're brand new to the channel, and if you're not new to the channel, you've been watching us for a while, thanks so much for tuning in again. And if you're thinking about moving here, you gotta reach out. We can't help you if you don't reach out. We'll help you days, nights, weekends, 24/7. It doesn't matter. Christy and I will get back to you personally. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, whatever you need to do. Send that carrier pigeon. We've got your back when moving to Grand Junction. Until the next video, we'll catch you later.